Hey, Marilyn Suttle here. I want to talk to you about task-focused people. Are you a task-focused person or a people-focused person? We seem to fall into one of two camps by nature. And it doesn't mean that we have to stay there, but that awareness can make all the difference in the success of your career and the success of the business that you work in. So let me give you an example. If you are task-focused, you are somebody who likes to get things done, move things forward, manage those details. And that's great. Every organization needs that. Here's where things go sideways. When you are so task focused that the people part of the job feel more like interruptions than the part of the job that they are. And this affects customer service, this affects team development. Let me give you some examples. If you're highly task focused as a manager, you just want to give them the answer, but you're depriving staff of the reasoning and thinking process so that they can come up with their own solution, asking the question to guide them to the solution instead of more efficient to just tell them what to do. Or a team member who's customer facing, who wants to solve that problem for the customer right away. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Here's the solution. And the customer feels brushed off. Can you relate to this? um, we have a human nature around this, and it's really important to realize that people are part of the process. And when somebody feels dismissed because you're task focused, so they feel dismissed, motivation goes down, performance goes down, communication gets impacted, resentment builds, customers are lost. There's a price to pay for all of that. So if you are a task focused person, you have a strength. If you're a people focused person, you have a strength. How do you temper it? How do you manage it so that everything gets worked out well? You handle the people part and the task part. Pause. Ask yourself, what does this person need from me now so that we can move forward well? It's not always information they need. Sometimes it's clarity. Sometimes it's acknowledgement. Sometimes it's simply being heard. And if you consider that a task, kind of reframe the people part as a task to be completed, as well as your other tasks, then it's a reframe, and it becomes easier for your highly task-focused people to include the people part of the equation so that customers have good experiences, team members feel supported, and as a leader, that you are also looking at this. And I'm going to share an example from a medical company I worked with. The person they put at the front desk was highly task focused. So when a patient would come into the room, she'd be looking down, doing the tasks. And it would feel like an interruption to her to have to look up. So the expression on her face was one of, you're interrupting my work, without realizing, they are your work. Look up, smile, greet. And as soon as she started, we brainstormed and she saw that as a task, it became easier to do and an important one, a high priority task that helped with that. On the other hand, as a leader, you need to help your staff so that they can balance that properly. Are you giving them so many tasks that must be done without, or they are in trouble so that they can't look up and greet the customer? You need to discuss and set up a system of so that things even out appropriately. Customers feel seen, heard, appreciated, tasks get done, and it gets managed. So it's an important distinction. Is both people focused and task focused people are highly valuable and we need them both. But sometimes we need to look at the whole system so that you have a working system in place. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe.